All right. Thank you so much for subscribing. James Wedmore here, and I want to make sure you get your hands on our 5-part YouTube video outline or YouTube template. Really easy. Right below this video, you're going to see this. You're going to see the actual thumbnail for the infographic. It's really simple. You click on it. It opens up here in a little light box, and you can either download it as a PDF or a PNG image. Okay, let's take a closer look at this YouTube video template that you've downloaded. Like I said, it's 5 parts. If you watch the YouTube video that brought you here, then you should have a pretty good idea. But let's go through this. Let's just walk through it really quickly. And then remember, I have a video below this, which is an actual example of one of my latest videos. It was a topic on how to add text onto your screen. I followed the same exact principle that I have here. So let's just start in the middle, actually. See the yellow, the content section? This is what's going to encompass and embody the whole video. What the content is what is going to get people to the video in the first place. So what is your topic? What are you talking about? Are you answering a question? Are you identifying the solution to a problem? What is it that you're addressing? How to lose weight? How to get in great shape? How to make more money? How to invest in stocks? How to do this? What not to do here, 7 reasons for this, the 6 steps for that, etc., etc. So that's going to be the title of your video. That's going to be the topic. But we don't start with that. We want to do a few things first, and that's where the attention grabber comes in. Okay, so obviously the attention grabber can be anything that grabs their attention, right? Obvious, but really either invokes curiosity or shock and awe, or just tells them what they're going to learn in this video. It really sets the tone for what is going to happen. So just telling people right up front, like, want to know the biggest mistake, newbie stock investors are making? Watch on. Continue watching. You're at the right place, or something like that. You want to spend like 90% of your effort coming up with a script for that first line. What is the first thing you're going to say? Because people are evaluating you or your video within the first 3 seconds. The same with your website, the same with meeting you in person. So you want to start off on the right foot, right? So this is actually one of the most important things. Get their attention. Spend a lot of time creating, in the right brain marketing, creating the attention grabber that will draw people in so that you can keep going. Now, once you've got their attention, once you've got them hooked, then we can proceed to your intro bumper. This is optional. You actually don't need this, but it's great for professional branding. See, if you're talking about the 5 mistakes you newbies make when investing in the real estate or something like that, well, once they're going, oh, I want to know those 5 mistakes, an intro bumper will allow you the opportunity to brand yourself and say, here's my business, realestateinvestmentsecrets.com. You can have a picture of yourself, your logo, maybe a little factoid or two about best-selling author of blah, 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 okay? But you want to keep this short as possible as well, okay? Then we get to the content. This is where you're going to introduce your 5 mistakes or the secrets or whatever. So I broke this content into 3 sections. Remind the viewers of why the content is important. See, at every level of your marketing, every level of your content, you need to sell whatever it is you want people to do. Even if it's watch your video, you need to convince people why it's important. So you could say something at the beginning of this content section like, investing in real estate is a great way to build wealth and make residual passive income and benefit. However, there are so many mistakes that can be made that can be costly, that can be frustrating, that can hurt you and scare you away, shy you away from ever doing real estate investment again. And these are a lot of mistakes that I see people make all the time, and it's very easy to identify them and correct them. So let's look at those now. See, now, instead of just going into the mistakes, you need to say why it's relevant, why it's important. Okay, so that's what you would do there. Then you deliver the content. Mistake number 1 is this. Mistake number 2 is that. Mistake number 3, easy, right? That's where you're a pro. That's where you're the expert. But the final part of this content section is to give a call to action. You need to tell people what to do next. It could be subscribe to your channel. It could be to share this video. It could be to click a link. It could be to register. It could be to opt in. It could be to subscribe to your newsletter. Okay, but you need to identify that call to action. What is it that you want them to do? How do you want them to do it, and why? What, why, and how. Okay, very, very important. Then you can throw in your outro bumper as well, and this just kind of puts, a bookend to the video. Just, this is the end of the video, the title credits, you don't really need title credits, but throw your logo in again so they remember who you are. But you can also reinforce the call to action here. You can have text added as the call to action. But here's the magic part, and this is the purple section. This is the 5th and final section of our 5-part video template, and this is the outtakes. Now, outtakes are going to be any one of those mistakes you made or a blooper, and you can even make up your outtakes. You could just say something funny and put it on camera and say, yeah, that was an outtake, just you laughing or something. Now, why is this important? Well, what you're doing here is training people to stay till the end of your video, and that is so crucially important. People want to stay for that. They want to be edutained. They really want to be entertained just as much, if not more, than they want to be educated, okay? So I think there was some stats that I read that 60% of people go to YouTube for entertainment, while it's only about 20-25% that go for education. So throw in a little entertainment there. It's not going to hurt your brand. It's going to make people know, like, and trust you even more. When you make a mistake, when you mess up and you laugh about it, people see that and it humanizes you. It makes it real. It makes you transparent. There's something extremely magical and powerful. Don't think, oh, it's outtakes. This is optional. This is probably, other than the attention grabber, the most important point. I mean, we have comments on other videos that have bloopers and it says, oh, the end was the best. Thank you for that. I needed a good laugh. Incredible, incredible. But when you do this on every video, you train people to go to watch all the way through of all of your future videos, and that's extremely powerful. So play around with this template. Write out a script and film your video using this template. And you can see how each one is like 4 to 7 seconds long, and then the content in the middle is going to be the longest, okay? And go ahead, watch my video below this as an example so you can see this in action. All right, you guys, thank you so much for downloading this template. I really hope you see the value in this and you'll start using this in all of your future videos. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.